Hey everyone, it's Soup Bear and welcome back to Devil May Cry 3. In the last part, we defeated Virgil, but it didn't end too well for Dante. And in this part, we actually get swallowed by a fucking whale because whale? I don't know. Like, is this some type of like Moby Dick story or some shit? But now we have to fight our way out of the whale. And this should be relatively short. This stage isn't exactly the longest stage in the game. Especially if you know what you're doing, this stage can actually be pretty easy. I'm actually gonna... Yeah, let's buy that. The new jet stream for Ongi and Rudra. Agni and Rudra, I keep saying it wrong. Okay, so this is the inside of the Leviathan, which is the name of the whale that swallowed us, I guess. This first room is actually blocked off. We can't actually escape this room just yet. What we have to do is destroy these weird pods. And once all these pods are destroyed, we'll actually be able to exit this room. There's like a total of 5, I believe. Of course, I just found one. The other ones are pretty easy to find as well. I'm actually trying to get the fuck up there, but whatever. There's another one. Boom. Oh no, I think there were 6. Never mind. There's actually a blue orb fragment over... God damn it. Oh, there's another pod. No, there were 5. Never mind. I can't count. It's really early in the morning, and my number skills are not up to par yet. But here's a blue orb fragment. Grab that real quick. And actually, below that, oh yeah, there's also puddles of acid inside the Leviathan, which I guess I can assume that's just like stomach acid or something. And I guess this thing also swallowed buildings or something. He swallowed fucking buildings. It's fucking ridiculous. Okay. Here we have the next secret mission number 4. Devil's Teeter-Totter. Ride the elevator to the top. Now, I've never beaten this legit. I've only ever beaten this recently. Like in a test run I did at this stage. And I actually found out something rather interesting about this one. That there is a way to cheaply beat it. Oh shit! I think I might have fucked up. Yeah, I fucked up. I fucked up. Give me a second. No, leave me alone, guys, please. No, turn the elevator. Turn it on. Willy Wonka's glass elevator. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Okay, so there's a way to cheese this elevator, right? And I've only ever really found this out recently. What you do is... Yep. Ah, fuck me. God damn it. Okay, in order to cheese this elevator, what you want to do is run up the wall. Running up the wall will despawn the... Oh my fucking god! Okay, what you want to do is... Oh god, okay. What you want to do is run up the wall on the elevator. And this will actually despawn the enemies. So that the elevator can go up. If too many enemies step on the elevator, then the elevator will of course go down. Which is, I guess, is why they call it Devil's Teeter-Totter. So if you run up the wall, it despawns them. So it just makes it easy. Like, you don't have to knock them off the elevator. It just makes it super easy. I'm pretty sure there's a way to knock them all off the elevator, but I'd rather just do it that way. It's like a million times easier. Despite the fact that actually during that, which I'll actually probably have to cut out, I think I failed doing that. Probably say like a good like 4 or 5 times, like just now doing that. So that's fantastic. Over here we actually have a bunch of red orbs, red orb crystals, red orb clusters, honey bunches of red orbs. I have no idea what the fuck to call those, but honey bunches of red orbs sounds delicious. Alright, last pod. That opens the Vagina Dentata. I don't know what the fuck this is. Is it like a wound or something? I'm not exactly sure. But now we're officially I guess we were already inside the Leviathan, but now we can officially get on our way inside the Leviathan. A lot of the hallways in the Leviathan will actually be filled with acid. I think I might have already said this, but of course the stomach acid makes you lose health. You want to avoid that at all costs. This thing, I have no idea what the fuck this thing is called, but this thing is actually a lot similar to the, like, I guess the electric, like, centipede thing that we fought in the second mission. Not the second mission, like the third or fourth mission. Probably the fourth mission. Basically, you want to avoid that thing. It's gonna follow you through that tunnel. You can kill those things actually, but it's just better to avoid it. These enemies actually only appear inside the Leviathan. These are like specific 7 deadly sin enemies that you will literally only see inside the Leviathan. So that's pretty interesting that they actually have like area specific enemies. But also, I believe there'll be like more area-specific enemies later on, toward the end of the game. This area is where we'll get our key item or our MacGuffin for the stage. Basically, what we have to do is kill as many enemies as possible. Doing this will actually activate the center of the room, and in the center of the room is the item that we need to get. Don't worry about getting any like red orbs or anything, because this thing in the center of the room actually absorbs all the red orbs, which is how it pops out. This is the Ignis Fatuus, souls of those sent to hell for the sin of jealousy. They are Leviathan's energy source. Right, so I guess those enemies are envy. That opens the way. And actually, everything gets extremely dark once you grab the Ignis Fatuus. I guess it's like some type of like energy source or something like that. Actually, I kind of fucked up. I actually really need something. I actually really need to get something. Hopefully I'll be able to get back to this room. Fuck, I can't believe I fucked up again. Hate doing that shit. But what I need, if I can just show it off real quick, is the Cerberus weapon for this combo statue. Icy cool to the core can move me. Yeah, I need the fucking Cerberus weapon. God damn it, I hate doing that. The reason why I have Agni and Rudra out is because Agni and Rudra is actually a really good weapon to fight Leviathan's heart with. Oh, God! It actually shaves off pretty good chunks of damage. Which I actually didn't know until I did my test run of this. Yeah, you can actually kill these things, but to be honest, I don't want to waste my time on it. Okay, so we're back in Leviathan's stomach. Which, to be honest, I kind of thought this whole thing was his stomach, but... Oh, and now, actually, we have these enemies. These enemies spawn here. the Jealousy Sin enemies, which I actually kind of want to avoid because they're standing in the fucking acid. Okay, so I'm gonna grab the Cerberus weapon and then come back to that combo statue to break it. So I'll be right back. Okay, and I'm back to the statue. Now the only thing to do is to break said statue. Hopefully I can do this relatively quickly. I don't want to waste my time on this thing. Please. I just need you to break right now. Yeah, there we go. That just took a lot longer in my fucking test run. And we got another blue orb. Blue orbs, of course, increase health. Very fantastic for you to get. Also, if you have not subscribed yet, I would greatly appreciate it if you did subscribe. Likes and comments are also very much appreciated. Only takes about a second of your time. This fucking thing is trying to take all of my time. Fucking get away from me! Thank you. Shit. Alright, finally. Now that we have everything that we need, well, I guess technically we didn't need to get the blue orb. I just got it because, you know, health increases fucking life. Now we can actually go to Leviathan's Heart Core. Now, the boss fight against Leviathan is probably more tedious, if anything. It's not really difficult. It can be difficult because of, I guess, what is this word I'm looking for? Stipulations or something? I don't know. I'm trying to draw up a word here, but it's not really coming to me. You want to equip Agni, not fucking Ongi. You want to equip Agni and Rudra for this boss fight, because Agni and Rudra actually shave off quite a bit of health, like I've said before. An organ writhes ferociously on the other side of the membranous. I've never fucking read this before. This is my first time seeing the word membranous. Membranous wall. Can't get any closer now. This is where you put the Ignis Fatuus. Ignis Fatuus goes here. And now we fight Leviathan's Heart. Now, Leviathan's Heart is actually composed of three enemies. This red one over here absorbs red orbs. This bluish one over here, this one absorbs your devil trigger. So if you use the devil trigger, it actually absorb it. This center part over here is where you actually want to strike. This is where you definitely want to kill, or the only part that you can kill. You see, because when it closes itself back up, the other two actually get their health back. So it's definitely important for you to mainly focus on one. My strategy for this is mainly focusing on the one that absorbs your devil trigger, because using your devil trigger on this thing actually okay, so I know I didn't explain this at all, but after I defeated Virgil, I actually got devil trigger. What devil trigger is like is a boost. It's an attack boost, it's a speed boost, and it's also a defense boost. Now, the devil trigger, using it in combination with like a weapon that's like a boss's weakness is definitely something that you want to do, because it helps you defeat the boss just that much faster. Which is also why I said to defeat the part of the heart that actually absorbs devil trigger, because if you do that, you'll actually have a way easier time with this boss fight. So, I believe it's almost... Yeah, if I can attack, please. And... yeah, it's dead. Fuck yeah.
People once cried out in fear of this tower. Timinigru. A foundation that brought out fear. Fear. Yes. Fear. Can't you feel it? The rage and agonies of the people. Those who were confined here, with their desires for evil being unfulfilled. It was all because Sparta slammed the door to the demon world in their faces.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Okay, so like I said, it's a relatively short mission. Only 15 minutes. And I still only wind up with a fucking A. That's actually slightly pissing me off. I feel like I should have got higher on that fucking mission, but whatever. So, we defeated the Leviathan. In the next part, we'll actually be getting out of the Leviathan and traveling into the parts of the tower that we've never seen before. All to look for Virgil, because, of course, you know, now Dante needs payback. And he also needs to get his amulet back. Because if you recall, at the end of Virgil's boss fight, he actually took Dante's amulet that was given to him by his mother. And Dante kind of wants that back. But we'll be taking care of all of this in the next few parts. So, if you're watching this video, and if you got to the end of this video, please like, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.